Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna at least throw it out there. Could this be a game where the Denver Broncos walk away with the win? Maybe. I don't know. Let's talk about it.
Hey, I thought it was all over.
Welcome back to Real Coverage. I am your host, Nick. We're going to get into it. Tonight we are talking the Broncos because they're about to play against the Kansas City Chiefs in tonight's Thursday night football game. I recorded this right now at 1:31 my time. I am out here in Colorado. Game starts 6:15 my time, which means it's 8:15 out east where I'm from. Uh, but I'm just very interested in this game. Obviously, money is big time. Kansas City, Denver is coming into this with the idea that they might not win anything. Uh, Storylines for tonight: Jeudy might be playing his last game as a Denver Bronco, or Courtland Sutton, because apparently my Carolina Panthers are very involved in trying to get some sort of wide receiver one. So we're going to go get a wide receiver two in Jeudy and Courtland Sutton. Completely separate argument, whatever. We don't have to talk about that. Now, a storyline. Broncos aim to end a 15-game losing streak to the Chiefs on Thursday night at Arrowhead. Big one. Big one. Now, injury report, things that we got to really talk about. Travis Kelce is questionable. Tommy Townsend is questionable. Karlaftis, I think, is questionable. We verified that Karlaftis, yeah, as of right now, everybody's still listed as questionable. What I understand as of right now, nobody's put out official stuff. I'm currently checking this on ESPN. So if it has been announced, that's my fault. DJ Jones on the Broncos side, Frank Clark, Justin Stranad, Greg Dulcich, and Justin Simmons. I'm concerned about this game for one reason for the Chiefs. One, if Kelce doesn't play, that is a pretty decent barometer to see how the night's going to go. My concern is that the Broncos offense looks like it's able to pick some stuff up. Obviously, they're dealing with running back nagging injuries, many different factors, including the Sean Payton, Russell Wilson debacle. But when it comes to the Chiefs side, they lost the first game barely to the Lions. But so far, in my opinion, and again, this is mine, I've already put out a video about it. I just think the offense looks hobbled, is really relying on broken coverages and plays to kind of really throttle people. So I would be very surprised tonight if this game doesn't remain close. If this is the game where Kansas City finally comes out, Patrick Mahomes throws 4 touchdowns, maybe runs one in or whatever, and they really show up, then I'm going to eat my words. In fact, you know what? I'll make a declaration. I'll literally write that the Chiefs were going to lose to the Broncos and eat a piece of paper. But I just don't. I think it's at least going to be competitive. Could I see the Broncos winning? Absolutely. Could I see the Chiefs again winning by 40? Yes, I could. But for this one, if I can take any plus points with the Broncos, I'll take it. I think it's going to be a very interesting game. Again, I am out here in Colorado, so I'm giving it a little bit of a bias to some of my friends out here. Shout out Tina and everybody. But yeah, I'm just excited for this game. Again, it's 6:15 kickoff mine. I'll probably be live tweeting during it. So if anybody wants to come hang out with us. I'm going to be watching how quickly the Broncos defense, gives up large chunk plays and everything like that. Because if their defense, their secondary is really that depleted, this could be a bad night. I'm also concerned about the run defense and the pass defense of the Chiefs as well. Jeudy and Courtland Sutton are good wide receivers, not greatest, but they're good wide receivers. So I think it could be a shootout. I think it could be a low-scoring game. This is division, so obviously I'd probably side with the under just to be safe. But I'm just going to go against all my normal rules. I'll take the plus points with Denver. I'll take the over, whatever it is. I literally don't even know what it is. Let me look it up real quick. But yeah, I just don't see it. I don't see this unbeatable team in the Kansas City Chiefs anymore, and that's okay. Teams don't really look like that forever. But I don't know. Plus, I'm always worried about when the betting goes so far one side. That's normally where you see the upsets. Over under is 47. I'll take that. The line would be plus 10.5 for the Denver. I'll take that. I'll take them both. So yeah, I think it's going to be a good one. Again, the one that I'd really watch is that Kelce injury. It is an ankle, so I'd probably just sit him because you think you guys are going to blow these guys out. But if you lose this game because you sat Kelce, it's going to look even worse. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people are, just talking about a bunch of different storylines coming into this. The one that I would personally keep my eye on, as somebody that is a Panthers fan, and we're literally trying to fire our coach now, which I don't agree with. I don't think that Sean Payton should be fired first year. I think that the Broncos, if they lose this game bad, and Russell Wilson plays bad against this, again, it's not the best Kansas City Chiefs team we've seen with Mahomes. But I'm going to say it's probably one of the worst that we've seen of Patrick Mahomes so far, which is still a great team, or I should say a good team. Not great, good team. But I'm concerned. I want to see it tonight. I want to see it on the field, and kind of go from there. I think there's going to be a lot riding on this game. Personally, going back to my Panthers, I think that they lose this game by 50. Jerry Jeudy's gone by the time the plane lands, to be honest. Or Courtland, Sutton, or both, or Dulcich, or they trade Russell Wilson, which I think would be hilarious. I don't know where he'd go or how they could make the deal work or anything like that, but there's probably a team out there that really wants him. I think that he's continuing to hurt Sean Payton's legacy, being so bad at football. But the caveat to that, I had a thought about this. I'm not a big fan of Aaron Rodgers, and I knock him a lot for only having one Super Bowl and only having been to one Super Bowl, so one of one. So I'm not happy with people always being like, "Oh, he's the GOAT, he's the GOAT," when Wilson has been to one and lost another on the last play. Don't get me wrong, that play was obviously Russell Wilson's fault. They should have ran the ball, all that other stuff. Whole separate debate. But yeah, I'm gonna look it up right now just to verify. Super Bowl appearances. Yeah, has appeared in only one Super Bowl game, and he won it, 2010, where he became Super Bowl MVP with the highest pass rating at the time at 122.5. Great. I don't think that's really something that's the GOAT, and considering he did it 12 years ago, but whatever. That's just me. He also 61%, 300. I mean, great game. I should say great game. Good game. 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, 61% completion rate, took 3 sacks. Not bad. But you're not the GOAT. So again, I'm tying Russell Wilson to Aaron Rodgers. Weird thing, but yeah, I'm just excited. I'm excited for this game tonight. Again, I will take the over. I will take the points with Broncos. I think it's going to be a real interesting one. Again, if the Broncos end up coming out and winning this game, how does the narrative change? And does the narrative change in that you don't trade Courtland, Sutton, Jeudy, or anybody, and you basically push off the fire sale in the hopes that you can actually put something together in the second half of the season? We'll see. I don't believe that that's going to happen, but it's going to be an interesting one. Again, I'll take the points, take the over. I am Nick. This is Roll Coverage. I will see you soon. If you want to check us out, we're out here on YouTube at Roll Coverage. Twitter, we are Roll Coverage Pod. I'm trying to interact with as many people as I can, get out as many videos as I can. I'm trying to do 2 to 3 a day, just kind of depending on what's going on. So if you want to talk about it, feel free to hit me up on Twitter. Everybody have a great day.